I just bought these. This is a perennial cauliflower. I'm actually very interested in trying this out, but I'm not sure when to plant this. These peppers, I just got them, but they're like obviously very late to the game. I'm going to put these in the arch trellis that is going to double as a greenhouse when it cools off. These are radish, beet, and pea seeds that I spilled in this bag. I'm going to dump some of those out in random places too. I'm going to do these 3 in a grow bag. So these I'm going to put into grow bags, and these I'm going to put in the front yard garden. I think I have this one already in the tunnel. So these 2 I'm going to put in the front yard. Or maybe maybe I will do all of them. So this grow bag, I don't have anything in. I do have, what are they called? Saffron. Okay, whatever. What the heck are those things called? I have saffron growing in here. So I'm just going to use this grow bag for these Kentucky Wonders. And let me get a glove. Okay, that's enough. I actually have a lot of these seeds in here. So this grow bag is going to go back under where the trellis is. And in this one and this one, I'm going to put, oh, I have 3 actually. 1, 2, and 3. I have 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I'll do 5 seeds just in case they don't all come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this one, a bunch of box elder and wild lettuce or dandelion because they look the same, so I'm not really sure which is which. I'm just going to pull those out. And this one, I'm going to do the Minnesota midget. And again, I'm going to do 5 seeds just in case 1 or 2 of them doesn't come up. Where'd the other one? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do Kajari. I don't like how these seeds look, so I'm gonna put more than 5, just in case. And before we forget, we have Golden Jenny, Minnesota Midget, and Kajari. I'm gonna put compost on all of them. I want to make sure that my melons in the grow bags do better than they did last year, because they definitely did not have enough compost or fertilizer. So we got all these grow bags planted out finally. My squash is finally putting out secondary leaves. The third one never came up. I'm not, but the thing about it is I didn't label the ones at all that I put in the pot, so I don't know which ones. I didn't label the ones that I put in the pot, so I don't know which ones are which, so I have no idea what which one to put here. So I think I'm just gonna put the ones that I have in a in grow bags or something. My daffodils are leaning like crazy. My sunflowers are taking their sweet time. They look better in the back than they do in the front. My peppers, unfortunately, look absolutely horrendous. Something is really coming through and just eating them up. Like, I don't know what is happening with my peppers at all. So, I'm not sure how this pepper season is even gonna go if these things don't start like really putting on growth, because they're not growing and something's eating them on top of it. Like, yeah, I don't know. The corn is looking good, but it looks a little dry. So, but it just got finished raining, so I'm not really sure why it's looking dry like this. It's a little weird. The sunflowers over there look pretty good. But yeah, the corn looks a little dry. I'm gonna come through with some fertilizer a little later, because it's gonna be dry for like the next couple days. Maybe that'll help with the peppers too. Um, the watermelons, I put 2 watermelons out here. They did not come up yet. So we'll see how long that takes. I think because it's warm, it should be up a little bit faster. Celosia is barely holding on, so small. And my hosta is looking dry too. I don't know what's up with that. I can't even see the screen. My tomatoes back here are actually looking very nice. This one specifically looks amazing. That one looks okay. And then the rest of them are a little small because, again, they're all very shaded out. I'll have to cut back some of this burdock. It looks like this one's going to be putting out flowers soon. That's exciting. Strawberries in the pot looking pretty good and should be developing strawberries soon. My flowers in the grow bags are really taking their time. They are not growing very fast at all. I don't know what is happening with the Rebecca, but it's a lot of nothing. Like it's been, I put these seeds out here like over a month ago, and the only grow bag that's doing well is the Cosmos right there, and these dahlias. These dahlias are doing pretty good too, and these ones I put out last. So I think I put these seeds out way too early. The yarrow is growing really slow too, but this one is actually putting on growth compared to a couple of days ago. The raised beds. The lettuce is actually doing beautifully well. I'm gonna harvest some to make salad. Parsley is looking lovely, and the flowers haven't opened yet, but they are gonna be there soon. Carrot flowers are starting to bud out. Beautiful. My rosemary is putting on new leaves, which is very exciting because I wasn't sure that this rosemary was even going to last. I'm not sure what kind of seedlings these are that are coming up, but there's a lot of them. Something self-sowed. I have to look up to see what these are because I am not sure, but they're all over the place. Wild lettuce is starting to bolt. I still haven't cut this patch down. I don't know where my garden shears are, so I haven't done this yet. But this area I was gonna plant. This area I was gonna plant some. I don't know what, because I was gonna put my roselle here, but the roselle isn't doing very well. So I don't think I'm gonna grow roselle this year. And I can't lie, I love the way the flowers from the whatever these are that are blooming, the lettuce and the arugula and the bok choys and things like that. I love the way it looks. It is so pretty. Little purple flowers are so pretty, and the white just flowers just dancing around in the wind. I absolutely love it. But I do have a lot of lettuce like underneath that is doing just fine, that is not bolting or doing anything at the moment. I have some Clarkia that's coming up. I have to check to see. I don't think this is chamomile. I think this is like some other type of flower that looks like chamomile that grows here natively. But I did throw some chamomile seeds down. I don't think any of them actually came up though. My squash is starting to leaf out. Doing very well. The mullein is growing. This one's smaller, but this one has more plants in the same cluster, which I'm gonna have to thin out, which I should thin out now. This is chrysanthemum, looking beautiful. That should be flowering very soon, I would expect. I don't have any peas yet. But I have a lot of pea flowers growing, which actually is kind of surprising because I thought peas were like a cool weather crop, so not having them is, eh, I kind of expected to have peas by now, but that's okay. The calendula is looking beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to get some calendula flowers. The 3 tomatoes that I have growing here look amazing, and so does the ground cherry, finally starting to put out leaves. Oh, I gotta cut these down. The raspberries are looking very nice. I have to cut down the burdock. I have to cut down the burdock that's around it, but the raspberries look great over here. This sunflower looks okay. That one isn't doing anything for whatever reason, but these two look great. And then these two raspberries, red raspberries, are finally starting to leaf out. This one isn't doing anything, so I expect this one is dead, which is fine. I need to get my garden shears. I gotta cut all this shit down. I don't know where those things are. These are the 3 squash that I started that I was gonna put in the front yard. But again, I don't know which is which. So I'm gonna like compare, let it grow a little bit bigger, and then compare the leaves, and then maybe I can figure it out which one I don't have growing in the front where I can replace it. But the rest of these I am gonna put in grow bags, and in the veg is flowering, which is very nice, and so is the red clover, and so is the motherwort. So hopefully I can get these taken out of these beds soon enough. This one is still inching along, but is doing very well. The cucumbers are coming along nicely. I have to weed this bed. I have lots of dandelions growing over here that need to come out. This kale, I can't lie, this kale like doubled and tripled in size since the last time I was out here, which was like 2 days ago. And oh my God, so has the cannabis. Because oh my God, these were nowhere near this big last time I came out here. Looking absolutely amazing. It got some really good rain for 2 days. It looks fucking amazing, especially this one. This is the biggest one. Kind of expected the cucumbers to be a little bit further along than what they are, though. They are very, I don't know, they're just taking their time. Only these couple melons over here came up. I don't see any of the cantaloupes that came up just yet. Oh, there's one finally sprouting. That might be one, and it might have gotten eaten. And if it got eaten, I'll be a little upset. Ooh. Oh, he jumped away. That was a very interesting looking spider. We have some carrots. We have some dill, finally. We have lots of kale. Lots and lots and lots of whatever growing in here. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. Ooh, spiders everywhere. I really have to find those whatchamajigs. They're probably back here, actually. I don't know. My tomatoes are coming along, not looking, spider. Not particularly looking very nice. I'm not really sure what's happening with these because I gave them a ton of compost. And obviously they have a lot of space. Oh God, there's so many like little, these bugs. And oh, those two are mating. So many of these bugs in the leaves. I have to get out of here. I have open toe shoes. My peaches are looking pretty lovely. I'm not seeing any more like damage. Oh no, something ate the fuck out of that one. Oh no. And a bunch of them are on the ground, so something was definitely out here just chowing down on these things. Oh, that's amazing. Just absolutely amazing. That's why my tree is probably leaning over the way it is right now. Because whoever, probably a squirrel, was out here just going to town on these. No plums this year. All the little baby plums that was on this tree fell off. I don't see any more. But it's leafing out very nice and creating new shoots, new branches, which look very lovely. So hopefully it'll do better next year. We'll see. These tomatoes are not looking very good, just like the other ones. I think it's I think it's just like transplant shock or whatever. That's the black lace elderberry, the moringa, the dwarf mulberry, wormwood, my rose bush, which is leafing out with new growth. But I think we have new buds forming, so we should have new flowers very soon. More moringas. My citronella is beautiful, as well as the pansies. This dahlia has seen better days, but she has flowered numerous times and the petals are just everywhere. So just needs a little cleanup and she'll be just as good as new. Are those seeds? Like, is that where the seeds come from for the dahlia? I'm not sure. I'm going to leave that alone because I would like to have fresh dahlia seeds because I would love to replant this one. It's so pretty. The lavender looks fantastic. And so does the lemon verbena, especially this one. This one put on new growth. These flowers are dying back on this one, but we have two new shoots that came up after only like a couple days. Like that little rain that we've had the past 2 days. Oh my gosh. It definitely helped this plant out a lot, or most of the plant. I don't remember what I put here, but some type of flower. It was either black eye. No, I did put. It was black eye Susans and another vining flower. But these finally popped up. But there's more in here that hasn't come up yet. I want to say these are black-eyed Susans because I believe I put the black-eyed Susans closer together than the other one. Nothing from the bitter melons just yet. These tomatoes are looking pretty good, actually. This one looks great. That one is putting out new growth. The old growth is yellowing, but the new growth is very green and luscious. This one's putting out great new growth, and so is this one. So these tomatoes in these three grow bags are gonna be just fine, I think. And actually, the other ones in the other grow bag, I think will be fine too. My strawberries, some of them. Ooh, I got a little spider right there on his web. I have some strawberries still flowering, but it's starting to put out runners, so I'm gonna have to pick that up. And I'm just gonna actually pop that in to the grow bag next door with the passion fruit, just because why not? These strawberries literally will grow anywhere. They will put out runners and grow in concrete with nothing, like literally no soil, no nothing. It's insane. Okay, so My grapevine is growing very lovely. This thing died down to the soil last year in the frost. It was very cold last year, so it's pretty cool to see that coming back. But the strawberries here are looking very nicely, and we should have some strawberries very soon from these. My sweet peas flowers are finally reaching up for the trellis. There's one lone carrot in here. The rest of these are sweet peas, and not sure what else I put in here. My butterfly peas are still pretty small, and so are the cucumbers that are in this grow bag. The blackberry or boysenberry, whatever this is, we're gonna have a decent little harvest. That's very exciting. I'm honestly very stoked about that. Lots and lots of flowers. I'm gonna have to like put something on there because obviously I have squirrels or something that are eating my fruit because they ate all the fruit off of the peach tree. The peppermint is looking lovely. So are the weeds in this grow bag. The boysenberry. Oh no, wait. This one is. I swear, I keep getting these so confused. This one's the blackberry because this one absolutely has no thorns at all. It has very smooth stems. So this one is the blackberry. We have good growth and we have lots of flowers that are forming berries. So this one is the boysenberry then, because this one has some small thorns on it. Ow! Actually, those are not small. I kind of stabbed myself just now. We have some nasturtium and some more not butterfly peas, some more sweet peas growing in here, looking very nice. Taking its time. More strawberries, more parsley from last year that is flowering. Nothing has come up from this one, or this one just yet. Okra's putting on new growth, looking lovely. Everything in here is looking just fine. It's kind of small, but it is doing just fine. Nothing from this one just yet either. The bean, something's eating the leaves, but it is growing. And so are the little cucumbers that are coming up. And same for here. Something is eating beans. Something's eating these beans as well. Can y'all just leave my shit alone? Oh my God. These things will not leave my plants alone. They're just eating everything. Oh, let's check out the foxglove. The foxglove, ever since I put it in the ground, it is looking very lovely. The flowers were yellowing, but then they did turn back purple as soon as I put it in the ground, and they are looking absolutely beautiful. I am very much looking forward to this self-seeding all over this area for next year. These, oh, I swear, all the seedlings that I have are getting just chewed up by whatever is out here eating seedlings. Probably slugs. I don't know. I have a lot of slugs in my yard. This one, the bee balm, looks great. Dionythus look great too, but the celosia looks horrendous. It's not even growing. So these dahlias, I'm gonna wait for some of them to get a little bigger. This one, and maybe this one. Actually, it depends because these are kind of close together. But this one definitely, I'm going to take out of here and I'm going to put this in the ground. And I'm going to work on these and the cosmos as well because I want these to be in the ground. I want them to have the best start. And I want this area here to be like a cut flower garden as well as that open space there. I have to cut back all this buttercup because the buttercup is pretty much done flowering and is starting to go to seed. I'm going to let some of it self-seed again for the next year, but I'm going to cut all this back and I need to put nasturtium in its place, even though it's kind of late to be putting out nasturtium seeds. But I kind of like having a flower border on the corners and on the edges of my raised beds. So this is going to get cut back again as soon as I find my garden shears. I'm gonna say I have to buy another pair. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I think I'm gonna buy another pair because I have no idea where I put those things. Um, but yeah, as soon as I find my garden shears, I'm gonna cut back all of this. Probably tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it today because it's still a little wet. I want it to dry up a little bit, and I don't think it's gonna rain again for until like Tuesday. Today's Sunday, so if I do it tomorrow, it'll be nice and dry. Cut all this back and all that's back there behind these raised beds that is not flowers. I'm going to leave whatever flowers that's back there. I don't know what those are, but I think they're called like fleabane or something like that. So yeah, I have some, what are these called? I can't remember what these are called. Box elder. I have some box elder back here, and then the fleabane. That's definitely not chamomile. I don't think any of my chamomile came up. So I'm going to probably put down more chamomile seeds. But yeah, I'm definitely got to go through and weed this garden again because I have so many weeds growing in. I put down a lot of seeds in these open spots back here as well. And just like a bunch of nothing is coming up. But again, I have a cat that likes to dig up my seedlings. And I have whatever other little critters that are back here eating all of my seedlings and chewing them down. This, I think, is, what is it called? Lord, borage. I think this is borage that's self-seeded. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to talk about the lettuce. So this year, and this is the reason why. This lettuce I planted last year, I let it self seed and it looks absolutely amazing. My goal really is for all of my lettuce and kale and bok choys and arugula, especially the arugula, to self seed in this raised bed and this one. That one can we can do that one too, of course. But I want these to be just my salad beds, nothing but lettuces and brassicas and also radishes and beets too. So I want all of these to self seed. I have some beets that are going to seed over in this raised bed over here too that have been growing since last year. But yeah, so this, I want all of that to self seed, and I want to never have to plant lettuce seeds ever again. That's the goal. This kale is looking lovely. I am definitely gonna grab, ooh, a little baby spider. I'm definitely gonna grab some of this to make a nice little salad. What are these? They're yellow. They look like ladybugs, but I'm not sure if they're ladybugs, but they are yellow. I think these are flea beetles that eat up the brass, the cat, oh my gosh. I think these are flea beetles that eat up the bok choys. I have a ton of little baby seedlings coming up. I'm not sure what these are, but I definitely planted some evening primrose and some zinnias along the edges of both of these raised beds. So hopefully we have some flowers pretty soon. That would be amazing. I completely forgot about the eucalyptus. I have 5 eucalyptuses growing in this grow bag, along with some mullein and whatever other volunteer seedlings that are over here that I did not plant. Oh, and lastly, horsetail. I have horsetail along with a bunch of weeds. growing in here. This horsetail is looking a lot better the other day, but I think it got a little bit too much water. I'm going to put this in my fountain though when I get finished putting that together. Today is the end of the first week of June. The garden is gardening. It's doing what it's doing. I'm just letting things go and impatiently waiting for my summer crops, my tomatoes, cucumbers, squash, and peppers. Everything else, I I don't know. I want to plant more lettuce seeds so I can have fresh lettuce. Um, because even though the ones that I have are great, it's the only variety that I have that is like really standing the weather, and that's only because it's a volunteer from last year's crop. But I don't know. I can't lie. I'm really enjoying how the garden is coming along this year. It's a little messy, a lot of weedy, very very weedy. Um, but you know, I do what I can in the time that I'm allowed. Time that I give myself to do whatever. Things get done when they get done, but I can't lie and say that I wish I had like a lot more stuff going on. The only thing that I want from my garden is for my peppers and tomatoes and things to start fruiting already. Other than that, I'm okay with all of this. Um, Beet seeds are going to be coming through very soon. Parsley seeds, crap ton of parsley seeds. I have my cover crop seeds that is going to be coming through, so I don't need to buy any more cover crop seeds for this fall. And I'll have plenty for all of my raised beds instead of just some of them, you know? I would like some dinosaur kale, but it just seems like the dinosaur kale does not want to grow because I planted dinosaur kale seeds about 2 or 3 times already, and not one has popped up. But I have plenty of other kale seeds. So, you know, we will see in time. But, it would be nice to have more crops growing, but I'm happy with what I have. I am just fine with what I have. I'm going to harvest some of this plantain and do whatever little medicinal with that I'm probably never going to use. Okay, there's one. And I'm going to take this one. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Just to thin out these lettuces. I'm so confused through all the pain and suffering. And that's where the garden stands for the first week of June. Not everything is thriving right now. Gardening has a funny way of keeping us humble. This week brought transplant shock, bug damage, and a few reminders that things don't always go according to plan. But the season is still young, and there's plenty of time for the garden to go crazy and surprise us. Wherever you are in your gardening journey, if your garden is struggling too, I hope your plants grow strong, your harvests are abundant, and your setbacks are few. Thanks so much for joining me in the garden this week, and I'll see you in the next update. Happy gardening.